It's somebody, yo, Miss Eva J, yeah. You know you.
All right, Nate, you can hear me?
Ooh, ooh.
Can
All right,
everyone
y'all.
hear me?
Yeah,
Everyone
we
can
can
hear
hear you.
you.
All right, great.
For some reason, the music went out again. Oh, there it go. Hold on. Okay, the music went out. So let's get to the interview.
All
Um,
right. All right,
all
so
right.
hi everybody. This is Danish Thick here with Smoking If You Got It. We got the DJ Mike Nizzy. I mean Nate Nizzy. Sorry, Nate. I apologize.
No
You know,
problem.
cause I be
No
thinking about
problem.
Mike Nizzy. Thinking about Mike all the time, and I don't know why. Um,
Okay.
Saucy the Body. Thank you for coming and gracing us with your presence, as always, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah.
Give it
and
up for
here
Saucy the
as
Body.
and here as our
She
special
showed up.
guest for this very particular conversation is Dante, aka Manchild the Don. How you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm good. Everything healthy.
Thank you for joining us
Oh,
today.
man
Okay.
child. Man
Okay.
child. Woo.
Oh
Where
Lord.
you get
That's
that
right.
name
The
from, man,
dawn.
child? See,
Don't
see?
steal
No,
my introduction.
honestly,
Hold on, Nate.
honestly,
Hold on,
honestly,
Nate.
honestly, it
Mhm.
came from prison. You know, the whole
Oh
time
my.
it gave
Okay.
me that name because of how I was behaving in prison. You know, I was wild, reckless, and he looked at me like a little man child. You know, the Vietnam kids when they used to go to war at the age 12, 13, and 14 years old, that's what they was called,
Mm-hmm.
man child. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's basically it's a warrior name.
So
Wow.
let's jump into this all the way.
Wow.
Thank you for the
Oh
history.
damn.
Let's jump into
So I
this.
guess I gotta be the only
Yeah,
one.
definitely.
I got to be the only one in the crew that was thinking something else.
You
Oh
know.
man, I'm sorry.
Man child the dawn.
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
What's
So
your what's your height?
I'm 5'7". What's your height?
5'7". Man child. So what's one is
Yeah,
the
fact.
child and what's one is the man? And how
Well,
old
they
is the
said it's an
dawn?
oxymoron, but you know, I'm a man who was once a child. You know.
I guess we all are. But I thought, like I said, I thought it was something else. Sorry.
okay.
See,
So
she's
so
Yeah,
making
it's a
it a
so
warrior name.
sexual
That's all.
conversation. She's making it a sexual conversation.
No.
It's going over your head. We get it, but she's
I got it.
Yeah.
crazy. We she's crazy,
No.
so it's all right. It's all right.
Let's welcome Saucy the Body
Look.
back. That's all I can say.
I'm not.
Well,
I
you're here
wasn't
right
back.
now. You're here right
You
now.
back.
So thank you for being here right now.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
moment is all
Yeah.
that matters, okay? But
Okay, yes.
what we want to do is introduce your weed also because this is
Oh
called
man.
Smoke It If You Got It and let's talk about it.
Oh man. Oh, okay, so I'm smoking something. I don't know the full name. I can't remember. That's how good it is. It's black something Kush. And let me tell you
Oh.
something. It's some black something
Mm.
Kush. You know, for real. Because I'm gonna put up a poll and ask, what's your favorite weed to smoke? So, but we here today to talk about relationships after jail. So,
Hold on.
oh I'm sorry.
Man-child didn't get a chance to present his weed. What are you
Oh, I'm
smoking on,
sorry.
Oh,
man-child?
I'm smoking on platinum.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. We
Yeah,
we
that's
not
that platinum
even.
right here.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we're not in that grade. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
just let that go.
Yeah, not yet.
New,
Yeah.
Newports and hookah, right? Newport and hookah, right?
Newports and hookah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey, ain't nothing wrong
okay,
with it.
yes. Like you said, we're here for a very particular conversation, and it might get a little intense. Um so please don't take anything too on the cuff. You know, we're just we're doing us. So Saucy the body's not here right now, but we'll continue on. Man child, first question
Yes.
is, when did you go to prison?
I went to prison February 8th, 2000, at the age of 17.
And how long were you
Wow.
in prison?
For 19 and a half years. I came home August 1st, 2019. My 2 year anniversary was 2 days ago, which I celebrated.
So
Okay.
congratulations on
Salute.
your anniversary.
Yes, yes. I'm happy to be free.
That's what's up.
So,
Yes, sir.
so was this like from juvenile state to adulthood, or this is something you did like continuously?
Nah,
Like,
it was
was you
it was
involved in
done. It was
dope? What?
Nah, it was done as
Okay.
an adult. I was 17 years old. Went to Rikers Island. From Rikers Island, I went up north, and I did my time from there. All 19 and a half years. I ain't get no break in between or nothing. I did that. Came home when I
Oh
was
wow.
36,
So
a
you
month
been
and a
home?
half before my 37th birthday. I've been home 2 years and 2 days now.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. Well, you know how little kids said 9 out of 10 niggas ain't shit. 1 out of 5 niggas, everybody else is in depth. So we gonna get into this relationship stuff. How has it been dealing with relationships since you've been home?
I'm sending a link out in a second. Okay, yeah.
That for me?
Have you been able to get some girls?
Oh yes.
Have you
Have
been able to get
I?
some women?
Oh, have I?
Mm.
Enough. More than enough.
Yeah.
More
You
than
know.
enough. I think that's the reason why
Yeah.
you are perfect for this conversation.
Okay. Let's get it going.
All right.
All right.
Good.
So
You
what
guys tonight.
has what has relationships been like for you?
Like for me right now, when I was locked away, I always used to hear dudes talking about their girls and stuff like that. So before I was even was released, I always felt like, when I get home, I'm gonna find a good woman, and I would just jump into a relationship. Not even thinking that I need to take my time because I went from one girl to one many. So having relationships been
Oh,
kind
I
of
like that.
hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. He said he with the one girl with so many. Damn, that means you a cheater.
Uh oh.
Well, it's like this. Any man that come home from prison, I feel that a female is supposed to give him time because he's still confused. He don't really know what he want to do like me. I didn't really know what I want. I thought I knew, but actually I didn't. I would get with one female, then she the right one. 2 weeks later, feel different. I don't know what I was chasing. It wasn't that at the moment, and I just kept going from female to female
Okay, so you
until I
believe
decided
because
that
wait, hold up. Let me make sure I understand this. So you believe once you came home from jail, you wanted to lock into a relationship, but you
yeah,
thought
I
that
wanted to.
she should have gave you a whole pass to saw your royal oaks, like you like
Mhm.
like you was Prince Hakeem.
That's, I
Mhm.
mean, that's what I feel. I mean, a lot of females, because men is coming home from prison, the first piece that he get, he's supposed to fall in love with him. It's not true at all. It's not. When
Mm.
you go on for a long time,
Okay,
you care about a lot of things. You don't really know what you like yet. You might think you know, but you don't know. One female might possess one quality You meet a woman that possess that and send more.
Yeah.
But
And you
why
went
get
to
in a
jail,
relationship when you
but you went to jail at a very young age. So you weren't really mature enough to understand what a man needed in a relationship anyway.
Good statement. I like that. You
or
know, you
he
Yeah, you can
what you
say
have
that.
to understand is he went to jail as a young man and
Yes.
came home a full grown man. And
Yes.
so in between that time, he didn't get to grow from a young man in a relationship to a grown man with a relationship.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
why get
Mhm.
in a
Yeah, but
relationship?
I had
He could have just been dating
why get
girls.
into a
He could have just
relationship.
dated. Yeah,
No
like he could
disrespect.
have
I
Well,
don't
took his
mean to ask
time.
for
I could have did that,
wait, not
but
to
at the
ask.
time I felt that it's like this, right? If I'm dealing with a person, I try my best to step into it the right way, So
Well,
the first female that I met, is like, to be honest, a lot of females that I slept when I came home was a lot of females I was already dealing with back then, or I was on a verge to. So
yeah.
So
living
you
out of
Also,
pretty
you
much
childhood,
ain't dated.
fantasy.
lived out all of your childhood fantasies
Oh,
when you came home
fantasies,
from
yeah,
prison.
basically, yeah, exactly. Because that's what I was into, yo. I tell you no lie. I tell you no lie. Before I went to prison, right? I used to have a list of all the females I wanted before I went to prison. It's
Mm.
like 1 minute, I thought about all these females, thought about how many females I want to have. Then before I came home, my mentality changed a little bit. But it's like when you
A
get that first piece, you
little
want
bit.
more, and then you want more, because it's a new experience for you.
Well,
I'm
well,
That
clutching
No,
is
I
my
don't.
Damn
crazy.
No,
pearls.
no,
Clutching
I
well,
don't
my
have
listen.
real estate
pearls.
females. Look, I don't have real estate females, correctional officer females, and even, man,
And
Okay.
so you mean to tell me you just had a lot of
it
girls
didn't
on
work
your
for
notch?
me.
That I mean, like it didn't work for you because
Look,
you
I
out here
mean,
slinging it.
with
That's what
every
you
every dude
wanted to
that
do.
nah, but every dude that come home is gonna have that glow, and a lot of females is gonna know that. Like I said, a lot of females think because a dude came home from prison, she give him some, she gonna be able to lock down, and so a lot of them tried that, and it just didn't work. So they could blame
Mm.
themselves for that and not
Okay,
me.
so my
They
question
had
now.
an agenda. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
a game.
So my question for you
I,
now.
mm, go ahead.
My question for you now is how many girls you got on your notch now? Man, child.
She's saying it
But
like an
don't.
I would
insult.
have to.
I,
Nah, it's not
no,
because
I'm
if you
not.
look at it,
I'm saying
nah,
it
it's not.
like
It's not an insult. I'm gonna tell you why. To me, it's not. For the simple fact that I mean, I've been gone 19 and a half years. I should be able to have all the fun I want. I should be have 100, 200, 300. Because I was gone, everybody else was having fun. So why get mad
Yeah,
when I want to have fun one day, the next day, the following day, and for the next year? So
true. I understand
what's
that.
good for you
See,
should be good for me. I want to live life too.
first, I want to say we are not
that's
here
still
trying to
not
incriminate
answering my
ourselves,
question.
Oh no,
break up
no,
no
no, no, no.
relationship.
Um,
I'm pointing to you, so don't try
Okay.
to
All
nah,
right.
let her
incriminate
go.
yourself.
Okay. Hold on. All right. Real quick.
Okay.
I just
Yeah, she
wanna.
want to throw numbers and
What's her name?
but if you
I
but when we get to the last one, when we get to the last one, you're gonna see a difference though. You're gonna see a change when we talk about it.
all
Okay.
right.
So let's hear about the first one when you came home, if you don't mind. I mean, don't incriminate yourself for me,
Yo,
bro.
nah, but I tell you no lie, right?
Hmm.
Like when I first came home, I ain't have sex for like 2.5 months. I came home August 1st. The first time I had was October 17th. The reason why that is, like, my emails was
Uh-huh.
trying. I just wasn't. I was focused on getting money. Because if I ain't got
Right.
money, what the fuck am I gonna do on myself or for anybody else? Once my money was
Shit.
up, I ain't had no problem taking females to dinner or anywhere. I mean, wherever you want to go. You know, the funds is
Right.
there, still there now. So
Okay.
I had to get my money right first. The first female I had was one of my exes for 2 months. After that, I took off. You know,
Okay, okay,
Right.
she helped
hold on,
jumpstart everything. You know, she helped jumpstart.
hold up. No, hold up. Which
See, you're
Fatima?
incriminate you, bro.
Which Fatima?
I don't want to talk about
Oh
which
my
one. It's not
goodness.
Spanish one, but she is Spanish, but you wouldn't really know that. But
Oh,
no,
okay,
This
I met her.
this
I met
disclaimer.
her at the funeral. It's all right, all right. I just want to know. Okay, so
yeah,
moving on. Okay,
Group meeting
so
after the show.
Homeboy came home and became a pimp.
he came a
His name
smut
is a pimp
bucket.
name. I don't care what nobody
he
says.
he became a smut bucket. That's what the hell he became. Okay,
No,
but
no.
look, it's gonna treat yourself. It's gonna treat
listen,
yourself.
listen. I do not have a problem with you being exactly who you are as long as you're doing it
Nah,
safe
you can't say
and
that.
nobody's in
Nah, you
danger.
can't.
I don't care.
Nah, nah, you should kid because the last one changed everything in my life. The last girl I was with changed everything,
And
everything.
Right.
do you want
My
to
whole
talk about that
mentality.
relationship?
It's still pending, but I ain't got no problem speaking on it. That ain't pending. I'm off that now.
All right.
It does me
Listen.
more damage than good. So I'm off of her. But yeah, like the
So
last
yeah,
one,
we're gonna talk
it just
about that. We definitely want to talk about that. So let's delve into the toxic relationship that that you have developed, the multiple toxic relationships that you have delved
yeah,
into since being released from prison. Okay, the
yeah,
most toxic one is the recent one that you just got out of, right?
yes, correct.
All right, so let's talk about the least toxic one first. Let's talk about that one first.
Well, she was a controlling one, and I ain't really with that. You know, I've been controlled for 19 and a half years. I ain't coming home and allowing her to do that neither. It
Yeah.
just wasn't happening. You know, when you trying to be my mother instead of my girlfriend, there's a problem. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's some real shit though. Cause
Yeah,
like you
there's a
said,
problem. I can't tolerate that. I want to be treated with the same respect. I tell you, every female that I dealt with, I never asked for love, never asked for loyalty or none of that. All I ever asked for was respect. If you
right.
respect me as a man, everything else is gonna come with that because you're not gonna disrespect me because you
Mm,
respect me. That's all I asked for. So you know what to
Right.
do and what not to do. But it seemed like I feel a lot. But females feel you know, they want to do as they please. So, they got
Right.
whatever they hand call for in the end.
mm,
But for the ladies, y'all gotta understand when a man come home from jail, especially after 19, he is on high demand. Like, stock went up and coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to see
hmm
him. So
Yeah,
I mean, I kind of understand where you're coming from. Well, no, I don't kind of. I truly understand where you're coming from. Um,
yeah, definitely.
was, was it hard adjusting though to like because 19 years is a long time, and then 19 years you
Yeah,
haven't
but
been with a woman and understand the smothering, you know. So did you have a hard time adjusting to that?
man, I didn't have no choice but to
Mm,
adjust to not dealing with a woman because anything else would be uncivilized.
yeah,
There's
I
been a
feel you.
couple correction officers, I might have felt on it, things like that, but that's a whole nother story. But if there's always a will, there's a
Calm
way,
down.
you know?
Fact, fact,
So,
facts. Nicole, what you got to say? I mean, Saucy, what you got to say? Because I know you. Let's get this. Let's make this a little juicy.
Yeah.
Not too heated though. Not too heated. Uh-oh.
Oh
She on the
God,
move.
Saucy walking through the house again.
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask a question. Um,
Yeah.
you dealt with, you know, a controlling woman. What's the next
Mhm.
level of toxic relationship you've been exposed to since dating?
This
Uh-oh.
this off and on thing, man. Not knowing whether I'm coming or going. You know, it's
Mm.
like I cheated on you the first 8 months of the relationship. Told you all about it because I wanted to leave. But
Mm.
stood by me. You stood by me, and I said, "Yo, you know what? Fuck it." And fell in love in November of last year. It seemed like ever since I fell in love, shit just been going downhill. Little bullshit arguments, shit that's unavoidable, but it goes to 100 real quick. And then it's not calling me for 2, 3 days and blocking me and all that just stuff seemed like suspect behavior to me. So what
Wow.
I'm saying? So
Yeah. Oh wow.
you
Well,
might
I
be
can
telling me one
agree.
thing, but my mind is saying something totally different because at the end of the day, I'm still a street dude. Know what I mean? Don't think all I know is prison.
Yeah, I
So
feel
you
you. I
know,
feel you.
Well, I can
No, I,
agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. Um, but like, tell us what type of relationship would you have preferred? Because unfortunately, you didn't have a lot of experience with long-term, substantial relationships.
nah, I really haven't. But I'm gonna tell you something. The way my brain works, it don't really work no different from anybody else's. I mean, when you commit yourself to something, you're gonna do that. I mean, you might be making mistakes here and there, but that's what you're gonna do. But it's like every female that I've been with, they all taught me. Whether it was for
mm,
2 months or 4 months or 6 months, I learned something from each and every last one of them.
Okay.
So stepping into my last one, I already knew what I wanted, but I allowed certain things to occur that I should check at the door. So
Like
sometimes you
what?
allow certain things to keep going, and when you try to control the situation, sometimes you're going to become toxic. You know?
Well,
yeah.
tell us some of the examples of toxic behavior. And it doesn't have to be
All
from
right,
just one person. It can be,
all right. I'm gonna tell you
across the
some
board.
toxic shit. I'm gonna tell you some toxic shit. I never heard this in my life. I ain't even thought somebody could ever tell a motherfucker they could love some shit like that. She told me, because she was cool with my brother. She told me she wished it was me that died instead of my brother.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's toxic.
That's not toxic. That's her feelings.
Huh?
I mean, did she have sex with your brother too?
Nah, none of that. Her and my brother was best friends.
Okay,
Mm.
and did you have sex with her? They
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucked. Nah, they fucked. She wanted that. She wanted that. I'm
Oh
just saying.
man.
Your brother had something that
Nah,
you
but
didn't
why
have.
would you? Nah, but why no? But why would if you my girl? Why would you even with some shit like that? Like, what the fuck you did some shit like that? That's like you saying I would have fucked your sister. I wish I would have fucked your sister instead of you. My brain is not gonna think like that because that's very disrespectful.
It's
Yeah.
There's some shit
disrespectful,
you
but it's
just don't
not
say.
toxic. Like
That
I
is
don't get what you
toxic.
mean.
That's the
That
shit
No,
is
that
the
started everything.
definition.
that's not fucking
That
No,
is the
that's what
definition of
started
toxic.
everything. No, that's
First
what
of all, it's
started
not a
everything.
definition.
That's what
Wait,
started
wait, wait.
everything.
No. Excuse me. That's not toxic. First of all, if I'm
Yes,
mad
that
at you, I'm gonna
is.
say no. It's not. If
That's
I'm mad
fucking
at you, I'm gonna say
psychotic.
no. No, it's not.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
Man, that's
no, it's
craziness.
not.
Nah,
If I'm
that's not
mad at
right.
you,
It's
wait,
wrong.
hold on. It's wrong. I didn't say it was wrong, but I didn't say I'm saying it's wrong, but it's not toxic. At the moment in
Yes, it
time,
is.
no, it's not. Because at the
That's
moment in
Mm,
time, at
toxic.
the end of the day, no, it's not. Because at the end of the day, let me explain. At the end of the day, if I'm mad at you, that's how I'm feeling right now. Like you should have been under and he should have been alive. That's it. I'm mad. So I'm gonna do
Yeah, but
something
I
or say
all things.
something that's gonna hurt you. I'm
so
gonna
you're
say something
defending.
that's gonna hurt
So
you.
you're defending toxic behavior because
That's
clearly
That's not
toxic.
toxic
you
behavior.
don't know
No,
what
it's not.
toxic behavior is if you would
Listen,
defend someone saying to another
excuse
human
me.
being that they are in a
That she's
relationship
supposed to be
with
in love
that
with
they
them and
wish
love.
that they were dead. That is the
I
definition
think she
of
said,
That is
toxic
wait,
fucking toxic.
behavior.
listen. No, it's not. It's a definition of
Yes,
being
it is.
Yes, it is.
disrespectful and being
That's the
hurt.
first
It's
fucking thing you
disrespectful.
say
It's
when you being
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
No, it's not.
I wish you was dead.
Y'all, y'all, that's
That's
it. That's it.
not.
I'm being
It's a
disrespectful.
difference
That don't mean
between.
I'm
Nah,
toxic.
listen, listen. It's
It doesn't,
disrespect.
hold
Now hold
on.
on, hold on,
It
hold on, hold
doesn't
on.
mean that,
Look. I understand when you get into an argument with females, she be like, "Fuck, I hope you die. I hope you about bust. I hope you was dead." But to say you wish it was me instead of my brother, that's some
that's
old other
murky shit.
shit.
All right, wait, hold on. That's
That's
some
some old
murky
other
shit. I
shit.
don't know. No, that's not. It's I'ma hurt you as much as you hurt me. Whatever you did to Shorty, she felt like, you know what, I'm gonna use that to hurt you more because at the moment I can't put my hands on you, I can't beat you, and you hurt
Yeah,
me
but I wasn't
mentally. So now I'm
cheating
gonna
that.
fuck you up
I haven't
mentally.
cheated on our
Huh?
girl for 8 months. I wasn't cheating,
You
none of
cheat?
that.
What the fuck? Now
Yo,
cheating is toxic.
arguments
Let's
start
I
talk
over
about
think
cheat.
accusations.
I think we're
Arguments
gonna
start
have
over
to move on.
accusations.
I think we're gonna have to
No,
move on because it is very, very clear
no.
that there's not a resolution to this part of this conversation right now. We're gonna
Uh
have to
oh.
move on. We have to.
Uh oh.
Okay,
I'm
Oh
sorry, baby.
moving
man,
I'm back.
on.
don't say that. I'm
Moving
not
on.
toxic.
Moving on. Okay,
Uh
because
oh.
if you keep on talking about how toxic that, let's just move on. Okay,
And
let's
Yeah,
Jesus.
I
listen,
think
I
y'all
ain't. I ain't.
confused the two of toxic and disrespectful.
Hey, bro,
Nicole,
I fully
Nicole,
Mm.
let's
understand
not
you.
do this. Let's not do that.
Any,
Okay,
It is
let's
toxic.
any
leave that
reason to say you
alone.
wish
And
I
you know
died?
that. You
That's
know that.
toxic. Yeah, that it real
You
shit.
know
That's
that.
really
Don't defend that.
that's
No,
not
you know why you
debatable.
defending it? You know
It's
why you
not
defended
toxic.
it, and it makes sense because you done it before. That's why it makes sense because you done it before. Look
Oh,
at
okay.
you. You done it before.
She
Oh, you
has.
quiet now. All
She
right.
has.
That's why
I
you
didn't
defend it.
wait,
People
hold on.
defend it that they done before. So
She
come on.
has.
I know
Yeah.
that. That's why I'm like your whole fucking whole bucket. I'm saying that about this. That's why I know you understand it. No, but that's not good. You don't do that to a person you claim that you love.
Yeah.
There's more other
Fuck
things
out
you
of
can
here.
do,
Person
but
that don't do.
the way something like
See, this
that,
is the thing.
nah.
A person that love
Nah,
you
because that
don't.
shit
All right.
costs
A
everything.
person that don't. If a person love you, he will hurt you. So if you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you.
But
Bottom
but
line, that don't make
but you
me
gotta
toxic.
But I
understand.
No
wasn't
more toxic
cheating.
than
Okay.
you
I was
are.
not cheating. It's
Hey,
accusation.
bro.
Because I miss your phone call, I'm cheating? So I could suck a
But you
dick?
gotta understand.
I'm a bitch ass nigga because I miss your phone call? I ain't never been a bitch ass nigga. Never in my life. Since I was a little ass kid. Never. So for you to call me a bitch ass nigga and all this
I
foul
never
shit,
called him a bitch
for
ass
what?
nigga.
If you gonna
All right.
look, if you're gonna accuse me of something, make sure you have your facts. Because I got my call logs, I got everything.
All right. Okay. We have to
Okay.
move on from this part of the conversation. Saucy, don't bring that
Yeah, she
bullshit up
wrong.
again,
She
okay?
defending that shit. Yeah,
Don't,
that's wrong. You
cause
wrong.
I
You're
don't mean to
don't
crazy
bring that
ass.
laugh,
bullshit
but
up again.
I
Okay, we
I
gonna move
I,
on.
I understand her,
I
but
can't
that's the
hear
way
y'all.
she think. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
When you can't hear us,
Okay,
go
I'm
ahead,
just
we're
speak
gonna
speaking
up.
my
move on
truth.
from that. We're gonna move
Yeah,
on from that. Let's talk about love. How have you experienced
that
love since you've been out?
Well, honestly, only one female ever really showed me that she could be to be real. Yeah, it was never no disrespect from her. It's just my heart was connected to a past, and I played myself leaving her. She ain't do nothing wrong, and nothing regret that I gotta live with. I don't regret nothing. I don't regret doing 19 and a half years and nothing because I did what I did. But
Yeah.
that right there is a regret that I always have. I think about that every day.
Letting her go.
See, see me, I ain't gonna lie. Once I go to jail, I ain't got no girlfriend. If I come home and she's still there, I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? And I can't like my man said, you gotta do you. When if okay,
Hmm.
you go to jail, y'all was fucking. So while you in jail, because what you did, you can't have no sex, she can't have no sex, that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? When
Nah, I
I come
let her go
home, you gonna
ahead.
tell me to
I just don't hear
yeah, like
about it. Don't do it with my boys, you know?
right, right, exactly. Exactly.
That's
Look,
why I
No
didn't go
smashing
to
women
the
can
home.
be
jail angry, like, oh, somebody gonna be messing with my girl. Nah, I had big thoughts than that. That was like not even concerned, you
yeah,
know?
like to throw you off your
True.
game. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
you can't worry about what you didn't do. As far as what Saucy was saying, and we're not gonna go all the way back into it. I want to say my part on this. I feel like a woman can be mad at you for going to jail because she didn't want you to go away. And if she don't fully understand the life you was living or whatever you did, it becomes an issue. And she could truly love you, but she's so angry she's gonna say anything to hurt you, bro. And that's not even with just coming home from jail. That's not even with just cheating. It's okay, ladies, don't get on me neither.
No, but this
You
this
know,
was a person I grew up with though. You know, watch me grow up
oh,
that know who I am. You know, but you
right,
do things to get a reaction out of me because you known for me. Violent, being a badass. That's what I was. Badass Dante. Everybody that say Dante runs badass motherfucker. Because that's how I was. I grew up that way.
right.
So she say things that trigger certain things. Me, I gotta remember like, man, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
let her send me back, but there's been times I tripped out and I did things, not to her, but I did things. You feel what I'm
right.
saying? So,
Yeah, I mean, we all
and I
got
feel like
those.
any woman dealing with a man that came home from prison,
Right.
let the man uplift himself at the same time you uplift him too. Don't kick the motherfucker down. Nah, don't do that.
Okay. So I want to say something, but it's two women in the room with us, bro. I'm
No,
scared of
go
them two.
ahead. Go
Nah,
ahead
it's
and
okay.
say
We
what you have
grown.
to
We
say.
grown.
Go ahead and say what you
Okay.
got to say, Nate.
So why I roll up my L because I wasn't gonna say much during this interview, right? But when you come home, they don't want to let you go, bro. They you was gone for 19 years. You feel what I'm saying? Now the fucked up part is
Hmm.
she doesn't understand, yo, it's another side to this, boo. I've been locked up for 19 years and I don't need you riding with me. Let me go enjoy a little bit of being free. I'll be home. You know that Tupac song? Make some fried chicken and some potato
Hmm.
salad and some greens, and I'll be back.
Hmm.
Um, especially at a young age going away. You know what I'm saying? Like you really didn't get to enjoy yourself. It's a lot of new shit, a lot of new shit out here. You know, I got a friend that just came home. He did over 25. You know what I'm saying? His attention was on getting himself together and his son. You feel me?
Man, that's why
And a
my first
woman,
thought was to get money. Like, get
some women
everything
are
else
very
come home. I
selfish.
gotta get right.
Yeah, some
They wanted to be
some
all
women is
about
very
that and forget everything else you got going on.
yeah. Everybody don't come home
See,
to stacks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go home and make it
yeah,
happen
that's a
yourself.
fact. When I came home, I was blessed. I
Yeah.
guess I was one of the lucky ones or whatever, or maybe because I didn't burn any bridges. I don't know. I just came home and I was right, but there's a lot that I could have did different. Even on the relationship topic, I never took the time to really get to know any of these females. It was always a fucking thing, or going out to
Right.
eat. It was never we sat down, watched the movie, and talked about life. Never did that. Only with one,
Right.
but we never did that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So
Understandable.
So
so what
I
you're
would have took
saying
the
that you
chance of
missed
getting to
a
know
lot of
them.
stuff. You're saying
Not
that you
not miss
missed
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
stuff.
stuff.
Not missed a lot of stuff. Like even now, before I jump into a relationship, I want to build with a female. I want to be a friend first. I want to see what I like and don't like before I decide to commit to anything. Because once I
Yeah.
commit to
If you
that,
get
I don't want her to feel like I betrayed her. Next thing you know, she'll tell my parole officer I did some shit. So I
Yeah.
don't, I rather get to know a woman before anything nowadays. I mean, sex, I mean, come on. I done had so much of that, and I done missed 19 and a half of years of that. It ain't like I can't chill 6 months. I'm feeling to where, oh, I need to have sex with any girl, or I should go buy some. Nah, I'm not even thinking about it. I like my drinks, I like weed, I like life, and I got a lot more
Mhm.
to be living for than to be thinking about a woman.
Mm.
That's
Well,
true.
first you got to find the one that matches you. You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? Yin and yang.
Nah, but I can't find our matches right now. I'm still trying to find myself, man. I gotta
Right.
find myself
Right.
first, yo.
Well, you
I gotta
said
That's a
work on me.
great
I'm a work
point.
in progress.
2 years, 2 months,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years and
Two
two
2 years
years,
and
two
2 days.
days.
months compared.
2 days.
2 days. Two
Yeah.
years, 2 days compared to 19 months of being not
19
neglecting
years of being
yourself, but
locked.
not being able to take care of yourself the way you wanted to. You had to go by
Yes.
somebody else's rules. Fully understandable, bro. Fully understandable.
Absolutely.
I
Okay.
salute you for
Absolutely.
that.
So what I
But
want to ask you is,
but you
go ahead, Saucy.
no, go ahead.
Nah, so what you gonna
Okay. So
say?
what
You
I
got
want to,
something to
yeah, what I want to
say?
say is, because I'm sorry, I have a very important child here talking to me when I can't hear anything with these headphones on. But anyway, I want to ask you, you know what you want in a relationship. You know what you
Yeah, I know
miss
what I want.
in a
Yeah, I
relationship.
know. Like,
No, you
I
don't.
know what I want right now, but I don't even think I'm ready to be honest. A lot of stuff still confuses me.
That's what I wanted to
It's like
hear.
I tell you, nah, 'cause I tell you, yo, it's like the last one I fell in love with. I ain't never been in love in my life. Never. I
Wow.
walk away from females like it's nothing. Like it don't mean nothing.
Wow.
But the last one, that situation, I'm not gonna even say it damaged me. It just got me looking at shit different, yo. Different.
Okay.
The same way women say that men hurt them, maybe that's the way I'm seeing it now. I'm not hurt. I'm disappointed. So
Right.
it's a difference.
Well,
Well, you know, they don't
I can honestly say it might be a mix of both. What were you about to say, Nate?
I was gonna say a lot of women ain't gonna understand that, bro. That they feel like, yo, we don't have feelings as men. And then when you coming home from jail, right, they look at you as like he don't know what he feeling. I'ma show him. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like you said, it's bad. Like let me get me first, then I can be a better me for you.
Hmm.
You know, but I ain't speaking from experience. I don't. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
somewhat.
You know what? When a guy come home from jail, he shouldn't be in a relationship. He shouldn't tell that girl he want to be in a
I
relationship. He should just be doing him. Don't jump into something if you're
Well,
not ready.
honestly,
'Cause then you get toxic girls.
honestly, females be saying they not looking for the same thing, but soon as fuck, they claim I'm their boyfriend, and I ain't even with it. So it ain't my fault. It ain't just my fault. Totally, big fault also.
I understand that.
But
I
you
do
know what?
understand that.
Y'all see this the thing about a female and a male. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can detach from sex. We get attached with sex in the mental mind.
Mm.
Nah, it's just y'all gotta understand, man.
Our
Right
body
now, to me,
follow
it's
it.
it's it's more than sex, B. I want to be respected.
It
I want my
shouldn't be.
woman to respect me.
But
Fuck the sex. Respect me. That's what I want. Because if you can't respect me, fuck your sex, fuck
sex is a
everything else.
connection of your soul.
Yeah, yeah,
But
but I could get
as
that from
men,
somewhere else and still be messing with you. So,
wow, you know they don't think we supposed to feel
mm,
like that as
But
men.
sex
Like
is a
to them, we
connection. It's a
to
soul
them.
connection. It's in time with each other.
No, sometimes
Can
sex
y'all
is
hear
just
me?
sex. Yes,
yeah, I
I
can hear
can.
you.
Not for us,
Can
not
you?
for all of us, not for every woman.
Oh, well,
So right now, you speaking for you.
well, See, I
No, I'm
didn't
speaking
want
for
to.
the toxic women. The toxic women that's sitting up there giving up the coochie. Not every girl run around and just like, okay, I'm gonna fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga. No, it's an entanglement in our mind of what we want in you. Like we gonna okay, if I'm not just gonna give my shit to just anybody, I'm giving it to you because I like you. I wanna
Mm,
invest with you, I wanna grow with you, and then you start doing your bullshit. Oh no, I'm gonna be just as toxic as your ass is. We just don't
Oh
turn out to
wow.
just be toxic.
Oh, you
Can
gonna
I
match?
just can I say
She,
something? No, no, hold on,
look,
no,
she
no,
trying to match
no,
energy.
no. Let me say
mhm.
something, okay? Not every bitch put
I know
their
what she's
soul in
trying.
their pussy, okay? Not every female walk around with their soul between their legs, okay? Sometimes, yeah, you just want a nut. You
Uh,
just want a
Nah,
damn
I'm not
nut.
just
but then you run across the one
no,
that just snatch your fucking soul, and
I
that's
can't.
me. Listen,
Nah, I'm not fucking just anybody just to be
I
fucking.
feel that shit.
look, if I
Listen,
ain't saying
So
every
Danish,
last
you're
one of
trying
them
to
I did it
tell
to, I'm
me,
confident.
wait,
I am confident.
Danish, you telling me you just have sex just to have sex, or is a reason to why you have sex with this guy?
who you talking to?
Mike,
She talking to me. I will
I'm
Oh,
speaking
okay.
for
answer
Danish.
this. I will
Yeah.
answer
But,
it like
but
this.
wait. 1 second. We're real on the fucking air. Or that's
knock it out.
On the
meeting after the
air. On the
a meeting
air.
after a meeting
On
after the show.
the You see, I
Mm.
didn't start it, but I'm gonna sure damn
Violation.
finish this shit. Let me tell you
Yellow,
something.
green
If
flag.
if I go and have sex with a dude because I like him, that's a moment in time that that was built up over years. But if I need a nut, bitch, I'm going to get a nut. If I gotta pay for the hotel myself, nigga, meet me there. Fuck
I'm
out of
not
here.
doing that.
Fuck out of
That's how
here.
that shit go.
I'm not
She
gonna
better act
lie
like she ain't
to
like that. Get out of
myself.
here.
Yeah,
I'm not
Hold
gonna
on.
lie to myself or
absolutely.
anybody else for
Hey,
anybody's
Mhm.
camera. When I want a nut, give me a nut.
Yeah.
If I want to
Yeah.
have sex, that's what it is. If I'm making love, that is something
Because we're on here.
completely different. You
Mhm.
cannot put those two things in the same
Exactly. And that's what
category.
she doing. That's what she doing.
this is a smoke it if you got it moment. And I just want to let y'all know y'all just opened the door
She
for
like, so
Saucy.
so if you like me and you give me some, we go together.
Time for me directly.
See what I mean?
I'm not
That's
having
toxic.
sex just to have
Toxic
sex. I'm not
behavior.
having sex because I like you.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
Oh
not
man.
having
You
sex
not.
because
When
I'm
You
she
scared.
come
not.
out the gate on y'all, when
Do
You
she
you
come
hear
not.
out the
me?
gate on y'all,
That
I'ma smoke it.
is
Do your thing, Saucy.
Can you bring me a cigarette, please?
Fuck that.
I
Cigarette,
need a
you need some of this
cigarette.
right here. Come get some of
Hell
this.
no. Stop playing with me. You know I can't smoke.
Uh,
You know I can't smoke weed.
uh,
Okay. So I see. What was you saying?
I, I didn't hear what she said, but I know one thing. Me, I'm not having sex just to have sex because I want a nut. No, most of the time the guys that I
no,
date,
because you like a
I am
person.
I'm
What you
really
said because you
kind
like a
of,
person. There's
huh?
different type of likes. You said because
Not
you
because
like a
I did
person.
not say that I'm not having sex with a guy because I like a person. That's stupid. I don't do that. I definitely am having sex with this guy because I know I'm invested in something a little bit more than just sex.
See,
Like, you gotta capture my mom before we even go anywhere. Like, I like
so
a
you
bunch of guys, but I'm not gonna fuck them.
so you
What the
never had.
fuck? And I
Mm-hmm.
don't care for just a nut. A nut to me is just like, eh,
I,
that's mediocre.
I'm
I could do
I'm
that by
going on the
myself
record to
comfortable.
ask this question.
Right.
So you never had a
Mm-hmm.
one night stand. You
Huh? I
never
can't hear
had
you.
You never
so
had a one night stand.
I can't hear you.
You
okay. You
never
got to
had a
go out
one
and
night
come back
stand.
in.
Say that again, Nate.
You never had a one
Sure,
night
Huh?
sure.
stand. You never had a one night stand.
I never had one.
A
A one night
one
stand.
night stand.
Night stand. Well, I like that.
Oh, so you run.
All
We
right,
got
we
to
know what
run it,
it is.
John. Smoking.
That was
Yeah, we
so
know what it
convenient.
is.
Again.
That was so convenient.
See?
That was so
Disclaim,
fucking convenient.
Look, all she had to do is
disclaimer.
keep it real.
I'm back. Y'all done messed up the church's money.
Yeah, she
Ah!
Y'all,
left us.
yeah.
That's what she's trying.
Disclaimer. I got to get
I
that one
can't
right
hear.
there though. Adon DeMarco. Excuse me, Smack. Had to borrow that
What
from him.
happened?
That. Can you hear us now?
You back?
Yeah, her service went out for a second.
Can you hear us now?
It was more than a service.
Oh, she
Yeah,
still ain't
she's
talking
taking
no more.
over.
All
Y'all
right,
got her
so
being quiet.
so we have to we have to get to one of the subjects, and that was how relationships and jail is portrayed in
Yeah.
music. Do you agree with how relationships and jail is portrayed in music?
Yeah, I agree.
So I
I
see you
agree.
there. Can you hear
Okay,
us?
what about love and hip hop and how they portray
Same thing.
Scrappy getting out of jail, coming home to a baby mother, then one girl after another.
Yeah, I know, right?
What do you think about that?
I,
Oh man, I don't even know what to think right now.
let,
I
let,
mean,
Well, does it fit your lifestyle? Does it is it something that you can relate to?
yeah, it is definitely something I can relate to. It's just that is definitely something I can relate to.
like listen. To each his own when they come home from jail, cause you gotta
Yeah,
you
but
got
I
19
just don't
years
want
and
a
you
person.
planning. Hmm?
Yeah, but I don't want a person like I done done what I did since I've been home or whatever.
Right.
Well, last year because this year, like I said, it's been going on exactly 9 months now. I never cheated on that girl since I fell in love with her. Never. Before I fell in
Right.
love with her, I didn't owe her no fucking loyalty. And I told her
Right.
every woman I was sleeping with, when I got with her, I told her I already had a girl. And she gonna
Right.
try to tell me, you ain't got no girl, you my girl or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Right.
after so long,
We
but
don't want to
it's
focus
like,
on one relationship. We want to talk about all of the toxic
No,
relationships and how they affected you, not just this one relationship. I get it. It's the one who cut the deepest. It's the one who impacted you the most. But can you think of any other relationships that you went through where you had something that you were holding back in the relationship because you weren't ready?
No.
Oh, so you always gave it 1,000%.
I mean, initially, yeah.
Wow. Kudos to you. Kudos. Because
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you
initially,
something.
yeah.
Most men don't. So
Yeah, initially,
even
yeah. I
not
be,
even
yo, like,
not even the fact that you just came home from jail. Most men don't in general relationships. So I want to say kudos to you. And honestly speaking, that is something that is commendable because not everybody gives all of their self in a relationship, especially one that
yes.
they're not ready for. So you made yourself ready for a
It did.
relationship.
Exactly. I made myself ready because, like I said, every female that I had been with, I learned something from each and every last one of them. And, everyone was different. So, like, if I'm dealing with 100 women, by the time I get to the 80th, I done damn near figured the thing out. Not everything, but I done figured out enough. Like, this is what I'm for now, and
Well, unmute your mic, Nate, because you were about to say something. I heard that. Or I saw it.
1 second. I'll be right back with you. 1 second.
Oh, okay. All right. So I want to also ask you, now that you
yeah,
know that you weren't fully ready for commitments, okay? Because I'm not going to say relationship because, it depends on what type of relationship you're in. You could be in any type of relationship. There's, multiple types of relationships, polyamorous, you know, whatever. And you do what you have to do. So it's not about the relationship, it's about the type of relationship you were in. So
mm,
are you ready for a commitment? Like, do you want to just put the brakes on it and let them know, listen, I'm not that dude right now. I need a couple of years, get myself together, get my bank right, and step back
see,
from
that's
the
the thing.
relationship.
It's not.
I hear you.
See,
I
that's
hear
the
you. That
thing. It's
sounds
like
real good.
I do and I don't. It's like I do, and then
But
later
that's
on,
the
I
thing.
decide I don't even want that no more.
All right. But can you try to take a break for a little while?
Yeah, that's what I think is needed right now. I gotta figure out me before I try to figure out another woman. Trying to figure out a woman
Yeah.
to be a lifetime, yo. I just gotta let shit be and decide from there, budget from there.
Right. So they.
Saucy. Saucy.
But I'm
Please don't
man,
be
Yeah.
in the kitchen washing dishes while you're doing a show.
Yo,
washing
Please.
I
dishes,
quit.
Please don't.
washing
Hey,
dishes.
I'm not
That's
While
what
you're
you
doing
washing.
a
doing.
Wait,
show.
wait, wait, wait. I'm
That's
not
what you
washing
doing.
dishes. I'm not actually
So
washing
what is you
dishes.
doing?
No, I'm not washing dishes. Man,
So what you
child, the
doing?
darn. I'm walking around
All
doing
right,
multiple
yeah,
different
you
type of
remember.
shit.
See, you remember. You remember for a reason.
listen, listen. Come on,
Listen,
go sit
don't get
down,
me.
woman.
Don't get me.
Okay,
Look,
okay.
Stop it.
you alright, look.
You better
I ain't
stop
scared
it.
of
You
you.
better stop it. You better stop
D
it.
Wow.
block,
Y'all hear
D
me?
block. You heard me?
Wow.
Mhm.
Locks, locks. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
This.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
dipset.
Oh. Mm.
Ah,
We gonna get to
Yeah,
that in a
I'm
minute.
going
I
with the
want to get
locks.
back to
I
my.
go. Fucking
See,
nice.
it's a man thing around here.
Excuse
oh,
me.
please. This
I
ain't
Oh,
no
voted for the
grown
locks
man thing.
first. I voted
you
for the
heard that?
locks first.
You heard that? It's a people's
There's no
thing.
liquor ice.
You know,
Water.
I'm going
but
for
you
dipset.
know, yeah, well, we
I'm
gonna talk
sorry, I'm
about
going
that
for
in a
the
minute.
home
Let's get
team.
back to my man here because we got Saucy back in the building. So let's get back to this part of my man talking about relationships after jail. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
even if you got a moment,
All right. So, man child, I want to ask you a question. Who was the most significant woman on that list that you created while you were in jail that you actually got? when you got out?
No names. Like we don't want no names.
Now that's
Okay.
toxic.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to say in the
What's
beginning.
the first
That list
letter
is toxic.
of her name? As a matter of fact, don't even. What number was she?
Toxic.
Oh my
Two
What
toxic
God.
number
people
was
over
she?
there.
Was she number 1? Number 2? Yo, I'm
I,
sorry. I'm still
it,
shocked that he got a list. I'm sorry.
wow.
It still
Now that's
shocks me.
toxic. That's what I wanted to say earlier. He's toxic.
Oh my goodness. No, you didn't. Can we hear him?
So I
There
go
you
somewhere
go.
else. I go to Bronx, I go to Queens, I go to Brooklyn. Because when you mess with females around the way, that shit create confusion. That other dudes done had them, whatever the case it may be. I just always felt that I always wanted something that nobody can never talk to you about because nobody know them. You feel what I'm saying? But look, I come home. But now look, I come home. I'm dealing with one from right away, dealing with another one, then another one, then another one, then another one, then another one, and another one. It's like, damn, everybody know
Toxic.
all of them. Like, what the fuck? Exactly. I should never did
Toxic.
period. But
All right. All
it
right.
is what it is now. I ain't gonna switch up. I mean, they want to holler, but
Okay, we have a comment still on the board from
Toxic.
Technique 911. She says if you figure out yourself first, then you will move directly and or you will move differently and attract the right woman for you simultaneously. My opinion, King. Thank you, Technique 911, for that comment. And what do you think about her comment?
Facts.
I mean, she right.
I think she just
Uh-oh.
spoke
I
facts.
mean, yeah, she right. I can't dispute that. Right,
Man,
right, wrong is
child is
wrong. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah.
All
you
Like,
Man,
right.
child
fascinated
is
with that
exactly
name.
what he is. Man and child.
You fascinated with
I
that name. But
really,
I
I ain't
don't,
gonna
I
tell
don't
you who that
disagree with
is. I
that.
know her. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my niece.
Wow.
yeah,
I love her
Yeah.
support. I love
Yes,
her
thank you for
support.
your
yeah.
Thank you
support.
so much. Nate's
Mm-hmm.
niece,
Right.
I appreciate you for supporting us
Yeah,
throughout all of these episodes. Thank you so
Mhm.
much.
yeah,
And man child, I wanna say
yeah.
I commend you for making the decision that you did. And I want you to play a song because we love music on this show.
Uh huh.
And
Okay.
Chico DeBarge has a song. You know what? I don't even know if I could say the name of the song on the show. But Chico DeBarge has a song, and you'll figure it out when you play his music, which song I'm talking about. But he has a song. I think it
I,
fits your situation.
I, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
even gonna lie to you. I don't have a Chico DeBarge song in my arsenal.
Wrong.
What?
Like
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Well, I just filled up a terabyte, so I'm trying to get another one. I might get two this time. Um, like, and I ain't even got my hard drive hooked up. But I tell you what, if y'all give me a second, let me see if I can get this song here to play. I kind of like this song. She was the last guest. We're gonna take a break for a minute, or at least we're gonna try to. Um, yeah, because this thing been acting up every time I'm ready to go. So here we go. Let me see. Sorry about that, y'all. We gonna calm down for a minute, and when we come back, we gonna get right back into this relationship thing, right?
Man
Because
child, do you have some more time to stay with us?
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
we have more
Okay, so
time
we're
to chill?
gonna
yeah, we damn sure got more time to chill.
Yeah. Well,
And
give me
all
one
right.
minute. I got to use the bathroom. Give me a
soon as
minute. I
this
got to use
thing,
the bathroom. That's a nature cause.
okay,
All right, so we'll try to play this song.
I'm gonna leave this in the car. I gotta piss bad.
yeah, this thing here,
Lord.
man. So where you at, Saucy? I know you here. I see your face. I see part of it. I see you.
Oh, she backstage.
LOX. She is backstage. A
Yeah,
dancer
she
is.
backstage then.
Okay, I got it. Okay. I don't know what's going on with her today. Saucy's back. Why she ain't back yet? Oh my goodness. What the hell? Add to stream. Okay, there we go. Saucy's back.
I'm here.
Saucy. What's going on, Saucy? They were trying to rag on you a little bit. If I was you, I'd play it back and listen and come back and get them both. I ain't trying to start no trouble though, because I ain't no troublemaker like that.
Yeah, I'm here.
Saucy.
I'll wipe my hand off.
Oh, Saucy done left.
Oh, he
Okay,
came back
all
and
right,
wiped his
y'all.
hands.
Okay, y'all.
Wet wipes. Yep. Wet wipes. I'm gonna wipe my hand.
What's wrong here is this computer want to act up in the middle of this. So, that's not what I wanted.
All right, so we're not going to be able to take a musical break right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Not.
All right, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and have a few more questions and we can wrap up this interview. But is there anything else anybody want to ask? Because I have like two more questions, but I want y'all to ask the questions that y'all might have.
I don't want to start no heated discussions, but I think it's Saucy's turn to talk.
Talk.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Talk, I'm ready for you to talk. Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm right. I was like, thank you, Lord.
Look. Now her mic work. Now her mic work, and it worked 15 minutes ago. And it worked. I'm listening.
Smoking if you got a moment. Go ahead.
Okay, so do you realize that you're the toxic? I'm coming with it. Like, hold on. Like, you know you toxic, right? You know you toxic, right?
I am.
Hello, the cat got your tongue.
Uh-oh.
All right, so come on, I'm bringing the smoke.
You can't say that.
You know you toxic, right? You came home from jail.
Nah.
Why can't?
I don't know that, but that's a label that you seen and giving me, but I don't know that. Two toxic people. Yo, can two toxic people recognize each other?
Look,
we can.
Yo, she keep popping out on me like I don't understand. Why you the only one jumping out on it?
I understand anybody in big conversation.
Like, look, two toxic people. Look,
Nah, I ain't toxic. I'm logical.
Oh.
No way.
I think she got a heart of a man, bro.
I'm not toxic. I'm logical.
So.
Yo, you know what I learned when I came home? That surprised me.
You toxic.
A lot of women are more harder than the dudes in their demeanor. I done had females. I was like, whoa, goddamn, you pressing me like you a nigga or something. What the fuck?
Oh, man. That's the worst, too.
Not me.
She talking to you like this. What? You heard what I said? You like, what?
Well,
yeah. That's me. That's why I'm here.
She grabbed between her legs
That's
like young MA and shit. Even the young MA said she want a baby now. Like.
Huh? I ain't never hear that. You bugging.
Nah, but then
So are you gonna man child the dawn? Answer my question. Do you know you toxic? Because what man makes a list?
Nah, I don't know that.
Of all the girls they want to have sex with?
A man that's been away for 19 years.
That's when I was young.
Your logic,
that's when I was young. No, that's when I was young before I went in.
But you, how many?
Before I went in.
And when you came out?
After I came out, I was just whatever.
How many you buzzed down?
Oh, okay. See?
You want these numbers. You want to play the number game. Now, you try to play the number game. I think it still don't add up to how many dudes these females had before I came home. I think my list still don't add up to theirs, if you ask me. Yeah.
I don't think no man.
You know what I'm saying?
funny? I don't think no
You
man
understand? Yeah.
gonna listen to what a woman had, because a woman don't talk and tell.
Listen,
So
no,
you would never
I don't
know.
had women. Right, listen, my biggest supporter since I've been home has been women. A lot of females taught me a lot. How to get jobs and everything. Females taught me that. I'm being honest. Now, females also taught me that
Yes, that's
they
our
hoes
job.
too. They tell me about they whole years and how many they hold for. And I start doing a count. I'd be like, God damn, that's about 300. So come on.
Mm.
But oh wow. Let me tell you something. I think Tupac said it best. You got your name from a woman, got your game from a woman, while we take from our woman just to rape
Yeah.
our woman.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's be
Yeah.
real.
All
We're
right.
nourishers, so
Listen,
we are there to teach
I'm not a
teach men how
male.
to nourish
I agree.
women.
Listen, I'm not a
Yeah, I
male.
agree.
You're not a male.
I'm not a male chauvinist, right? But
Yeah.
if you grabbing yourself more than me and you saying, "Yo, son, we got an issue." If you harder than me, like you, so what? If you can fight, okay, you can fight. First time you put your
Yeah.
hands up to your chin, we got a problem for
Mm-hmm.
real. Like why? Like it's not even
I'm
at the
like,
club
wait.
and shit. At my house, I gotta fight every night to prove my love. What the fuck? Hell no.
I'm like,
Hell
excuse
no.
me,
Wow.
hold on. Let me defend myself
Yeah.
on this matter. You know,
Okay.
I am a little aggressive. That comes with my demeanor. I am
Mm-hmm.
aggressive. I am very aggressive, but I have a lot of
Yeah.
feminine ways.
I mean,
I'm
listen.
a I'm a sensitive dog. Okay, like, wait, hold
This,
up. Let me explain this to you. I'm a sensitive dog, but I pride myself in being able to roll with the big boys, the boys, the men.
mm-hmm.
So don't go and be like, oh, she aggressive. I'm aggressive for a reason. If you're not aggressive, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life. Like, you gotta
But,
take charge. There's a lot
but
of weak
you gotta
niggas out
Mm-hmm.
here.
soften up at some point. You feel what I'm saying? Like you
See?
can't
See,
be
Yeah, I
that's what I'm
soften up for
saying.
the
See?
men.
Tony. I
Look,
don't want
I
Tony
you
soften
like
up for the
are,
men that got
yeah,
my
but
heart. I soften up for the
yeah,
men
but
that
you
got my
know what we
heart.
call,
I ain't gonna
okay.
soften up
yeah.
for no nigga that gonna play
But
games.
you know what we call,
Fuck,
like, I
nigga, you better
respect your
get on. I'm
aggressiveness. You
not
know
playing.
why? Because all it tells me is that you're alpha female. That's all. You're
Mm.
alpha female.
The two outfits don't mix, bro. That's a hard
Yeah,
thing.
but
Like
Yeah.
somebody got to step
when
back,
it's
bro.
time
Like,
to be submissive for your man, then you do that. See,
well,
let me tell
yeah,
you something.
true.
I am an alpha female. I'll
Yeah.
be right
What, for
there to
10
fight with my
minutes or an
man. I'm gonna go
hour?
to war
For
with my
two
man. I'm
hours?
gonna love
And
my
then it's back
man.
to arguing all over again?
That's fun.
Me and this girl went to war more than we had love, yo.
Know that feeling.
That that don't make no sense. Now I ain't gonna
I
lie.
still blame Jada for
I
that shit.
I didn't have a fight with a man for 72 hours, but in between that 72 hours, it was aggressive love making, and then I went back to the same bullshit. Like, nigga, I ain't forget.
Oh wow.
I ain't
See
forget. Fuck that.
that's where she like this all day. Yeah, all day. You can't
Yeah,
if
right?
you got some loving and 72 hours later, you still talking, I'm throwing
Well,
you in the room. Yeah,
uh-huh.
get your ass
Take
in the
down.
room. Like it's
Yeah.
cute to have a woman that's aggressive, but it's hard as hell to deal with the aggression when it's focused towards you as a man.
all the time.
Like you said, yo, I'm
I don't
pussy.
like
What?
this shit.
I'm a bitch. What?
I'm
Like,
pussy.
hold up, stop, wait.
Well,
See,
Right.
I tell you,
I want to buy them words like Oprah wanted to buy the N word. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to get paid off of you. You use that too much.
who me?
But no, I'm just saying. No, not you. I don't you get them, not me.
nope.
I
She
ain't
wanted
getting
to be
nothing. I
about her, but not about
want
you. Not
yeah,
about you. Not this time. Not this
like
time.
yeah, listen, you gotta soften up sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, even when it's not in your benefit, sometimes like
You
it's
know
give and
what is so
take.
funny? I
That's
Mm-hmm.
might
why
be
between
displaying.
arguments, I always like to make a joke. I know it'd be the wrong time to jump the argument, but I always try to make a joke because I want to lighten the mood. Because once you get me upset, that is like, boom, you know, shit.
Well, we gonna be two cannons and we better figure it out. Cause if I put you in the headlock, you
Yeah,
better put
but
me in the
that's the shit that
headlock.
I be
Fuck it.
trying to avoid because as a man, I can't be trying to physically harm y'all. That's not me. So the only thing I could do is be reasonable and try
Then
to
if
calm you
you
down.
gonna be a man, all right,
So
if being a man is not that difficult, don't do the shit that y'all do.
it's
Like
not what?
it's sometimes I
Hold on,
think
hold on, hold
men
up. This
are a
shit go
little
both ways.
slow.
It go both
Wait, wait,
ways.
wait,
It go
wait. Hold
both
on one
ways.
second. How you know what it
It
is
go both
to be
ways.
a man? How do you know what it is to be a
Mhm.
man?
A man
Now
just
that's a
do
Yeah,
the
question for
yeah.
shit.
every woman out there.
If
How
I
do
call
you
you,
I
tell
don't
me
care
how
what
to
Steve
be a
Harvey book
man?
you read. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care what
like you
Steve
can't.
Harvey book you read.
I can't tell you how to be. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how to be a woman. I can make suggestions,
Nah,
but
I can't.
telling you like you got to be realistic. If you was a man, I wouldn't be with you.
see, but I just think men are
I'm not a
just kind
millennial.
of
Oh, I'm
slow.
sorry.
Like y'all slow on certain things. The things
Come on, come
y'all
on,
do things
Yeah,
certain way.
come on,
Y'all do it.
look,
come on.
Y'all do it. Y'all
It's the
do it.
things
Y'all
that you
do it.
want us to
It's
do, so you can
simple.
argue about it.
It's very simple. It's
Hey,
very
it's the
simple
things
to
that we
care for
do
a
that they
woman.
want us to
It's
do, so
very
they can argue
simple.
us about it. That's it.
yeah.
Y'all
If
argue
I
It's
All
with us
very
right.
over small
simple.
things.
It's very simple.
if I gotta rough you
Why I
up
go to
for sex,
voicemail?
I'm like, a-
I had the
after I
phone
rough
off.
you up,
Shit.
I'm too tired to have sex. Like I don't understand. Like I ain't just come. I ain't in the gym every day, so now I got to wrestle with you, argue,
Yeah,
waste my breath, and then
that
make
arguing
love to
3 hours
you
is
just to
bad.
turn over and get it anyway, nigga. Excuse my words. Pardon me. Disclaimer.
Bro,
You know,
yeah.
excuse me. You think I forgot? You be like, I was hoping.
First of all,
You didn't see the
one, I
shoulder
feel
lean? I was
like it's
hoping.
very easy.
Hmm?
No, it's very easy to care for us. Y'all do it in the beginning and then y'all lose focus once y'all got it. That's the weirdest shit. Like you gotta still do the same shit you did in the beginning
I
all through that
agree. I
whole
agree.
relationship.
I agree.
Through the
I
whole
agree. But
relationship.
nobody,
Don't
nobody,
start
yeah,
switching
but
up now.
nobody. Listen, nothing in life remains the same. Everything goes through
All
changes.
right, but
Nothing's
okay,
gonna
but this
remain
is
the
what I'm saying.
same.
Nothing, yes, you
But
absolutely
you know
right. But the
why we
change is
start
supposed to be
changing?
growth.
As men, we
It's
don't do
supposed to
the
be
things
growth.
that we used to do because a lot
Cause
of
I
women
want it.
probably don't turn us on no more. No, because a lot of women don't turn us on no more. All this little nagging
Like y'all
stuff.
niggas
We
don't
don't like
turn us
that.
on no more.
We don't like to be nagged. We don't
Yo,
like to be nagged.
Oh my god.
We don't like to be played
Ain't
with.
nobody.
it's hard to come
Yeah,
on
it's
here
the
with a
Listen,
things
live
I do.
vibe and
it's the
get beat
things
up
y'all
It's
on
do.
the
by
things that
Because
I
at the
do.
end of the day, no, it's the things y'all
See, that's
do.
why.
Because y'all don't grow. When we started our relationship, you the
we,
perfect guy. You gave us the perfect
that's
relationship.
why I fucks with
Now
her.
you forgot. You
Yo,
fucking forgot the love language. You forgot my love language, but I gotta keep on remaining the same. I gotta keep my figure together, keep my head down, my nails done. While y'all sit there and get smoke out your damn mind,
Listen,
drunk out your
that's
damn
about
mind,
choice.
talk about what? And then got bitches in your phone. Get the hell out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Then you wanna choke
Nah, that
me because
ain't
I
true.
got a phone. I
Look,
got a nigga.
somebody hurt your heart. Look, somebody hurt your heart.
You
Every
know,
man ain't like that. Somebody hurt your
facts.
heart.
every man
Every man
is.
ain't like that. No, that's not true.
Podcast minute.
You got people that's very genuine. You got people that's gonna love you for you. You got people out there that's gonna
Yeah, and
love
they
you for
forget
you.
they love. I got a lot of people that love
Nah,
me
they
for me,
don't
but
forget that.
goddamn, they
You
forget
miss
how
it.
to
No,
treat
but
people.
you miss it. You miss it. You gotta pay attention when a man is trying to
Okay.
tell
All
you
right.
something. That's all
All
you
right.
gotta
All
do.
right. All right. Back to your
No,
corners. Back to your corners. The battle of the sexes is over. It's over. Okay. Saucy to your corner. Man child to your corner. Fight over. Okay. Fight over. All
Oh my
right.
goodness.
who
Hey,
I'm
who
I'm
won?
done. I'm done. I'm done. It's a
okay.
draw. Y'all both crazy.
Nah, fuck that. I gotta go back.
It's a draw.
Nah,
Y'all
On
both
what?
we
crazy.
She
So
said she
What?
ain't done yet.
look,
Yeah.
look. I want
See,
to
no, I got
say,
her saying, I got her sitting there thinking. That's what's going
man
on.
child,
no,
man
I
child,
got some more
man
shit to
child.
say.
Listen.
Yo.
Saucy,
I got
look,
more.
look. No.
Oh, goodness.
What we will do is have him back on at a later date, okay? Because this is
Yo,
a conversation
Yeah,
that
it's a
might
topic.
take a
Yeah.
while. This might take a while to
Yeah.
get some ground on this. So,
Yes.
right.
man,
Because
child,
toxic
thank
people
you.
could recognize other toxic people. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
Man,
guess me
child,
and her both toxic.
man, child,
Hey.
don't kick up
Uh-oh.
dirt. The fight is over.
You
The
can't hear
fight
you.
is over.
All right.
Okay.
Away with
All
that?
right.
Nah.
I want to
I
thank
got
you.
logic. You're
No,
toxic.
no. See.
Okay.
I want to
Just
thank
listen.
you for coming on to the
We both
show.
are.
He don't
Yeah,
Oh
know the
Lord.
definitely.
relationship.
Oh Lord.
Huh? You said I don't know
Hey,
relationship?
I lose
Thank you
I
for
love.
coming
probably
to the
do.
show, man, child.
I probably
Thank you.
do.
li-
I'm single.
Thank you
I'm
for doing
ready.
this interview, man, child.
I'm ready.
Thank you very much,
I'm
man,
ready.
child.
okay.
I'm ready. New
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
relationship. I'm ready.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Yo, the smoking if you got it show, we get it in for real. I don't care if you like us or not, goddamn it, you're gonna have a good time. Yo, bros, thanks for coming out. We get you back.
Yeah, definitely. No
We gonna
doubt.
talk about we gonna go
Yeah.
not on Pacifics
Cause
or
she
a
toxic.
certain
Yeah.
person. We gonna talk about toxic relationships.
Yes,
Yeah,
Right?
because
definitely.
I
I'm not
don't
toxic.
understand how
You're toxic.
a whole relationship conversation about men getting out of prison ends
Turn
up
into toxic.
toxic relationships. So
You
I
know
guess
why? I
we
ain't gonna
dealt
lie.
with both at the same time.
Real talk. She didn't get the
Because
mic
man,
kept
though, he
going out.
didn't realize he came home toxic. He came home toxic.
Oh Lord.
He was running through
Okay.
everything, and he
Okay.
felt
All
like,
right. All right.
oh,
Yeah,
they
but I
should
learned
give
it
me a
from
whole
y'all. I learned it from y'all.
pass because I came home. No.
Okay.
Now,
Look.
you
Yeah, but
Look.
I
woman got a
changed.
game for a
You
woman.
can't keep looking at the past. You can't keep looking at the past. You gotta look at the good I said on for 9 months
Mm.
and still
All
haven't
right.
nothing.
Look.
You gotta
Look.
respect
That's a
that.
motivation
Look.
state.
No,
People,
I'm
So
pay
serious.
attention.
motivation
I'm
Look.
serious.
People,
I'm
pay
serious.
attention.
So
Pay
9 months he
attention.
Like,
changed.
come
Look.
on, man.
Saucy,
No, you
man, child.
didn't.
Look. Y'all like
I,
my chain? Y'all like my chain?
No,
oh
Yeah,
I did
man.
this for the show.
yeah.
I did
All
that for the
right.
show.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay. So
Mm.
Show
before we
over.
go,
Show over.
oh, yo, bro, we
Over.
get at you.
What?
We,
What?
we
Y'all
be
gotta
back
stop
with
getting
you,
Toxic.
bro.
defensive, tagging me.
Thanks for coming.
Toxic.
You heard him.
Toxic. I see you toxic.
Toxic
Thank
love.
you,
The
man,
next
Yeah,
child.
show.
yeah. That's what you are.
Thank
You
you, man, child. Take care.
are. All right.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Now, so we back down to earth.
Why,
Like
Saucy?
we
Why?
you gotta go out and come
I
back
can
in. Go out and
hear.
come back in.
Okay.
You can hear us
I
now?
can hear.
Okay. Okay, you know what? First show back, if it was nothing else, it was damn sure comical, So
Entertaining.
yeah, no, I mean he made a lot of good points. Saucy made some points. When you come home from jail and you got 3 or 4 women like
You took it up.
and you ain't really ready to deal with one, but you got 3 or 4. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt you partially on what you said, Saucy. If you got a list of names when you come home and you going from house to house to home, wow.
Well, he said he made that list when he was a child before
Right,
he went to prison. So I
right.
don't think that was the same mentality he came out of prison with, because
Mm-hmm.
he said that list was made before he went to prison.
Oh no, I know
But
he didn't come out with the same mentality, but even just coming out and meeting
I
new
just feel
women, and you have a lot of women, you're coming home, you're setting yourself up for failure because you're coming home to a smorgasbord,
yeah,
and you can't even eat like that right now,
yeah,
but women would throw themselves on a man that just came home from jail, a little physically fit, breathing well, especially he got his
yeah.
paper up, and they usually think they can change him. Now, this is where I'm gonna be quiet and let y'all talk. Why y'all think y'all can change us? Who gave y'all permission? I want to see the permission slip.
All right, me personally, I
But
know
he had a
that.
good time.
Answer the damn question. We're not talking about how much you had a good time. He said, why do women think that they can change men?
Especially when they just
You
came
know
home
what?
from jail.
Honestly, I don't know. I never been that type of woman that wanted to change a man. If anything, you probably want to just help him back around in the world because you don't want him to do the same cycle over again. Because a lot of times, guys come home from jail and repeat a cycle. This to end
But
up back because they like playing. It's called catch up. That's what this called. It's called. They want to play the catch up game. And that's
right.
how girls get entangled with their hearts and stuff because like I said before earlier, even though I was breaking up and stuff, a lot of the stuff that females do are definitely mental. Like, all right, he coming home, if I help him, that whole ride to die thing, like if I help him get on his feet, he'll understand that there's love because when a man is in debt, they lose a lot of that love because a lot of family members are no longer there. A lot of people don't support them as if they were out in the street doing whatever they was doing before they was doing it. They outcasts, and then when they come back into the world, back into society, they playing catch up. That's why I said, Dan, he had a list. That list was only for him to play catch up. It wasn't really to
Well,
build himself up. No, it really wasn't to build himself back up and get to know himself in the outside world because a lot of things changed. When he
Mm-hmm.
came out, when he went in, technology wasn't even at a forefront as what it is now. So he had to learn a lot of stuff. So, but in the same token, he had that list.
well,
So
he
his mind
didn't have
frame
the
was to
list.
get back.
He didn't have the list. Like he said, that list was written before he went into prison. So coming out of prison, he didn't come out with that same mentality. It was something that he did as a child.
But
See,
That's what he
even though
said.
wait, but he did say he had multiple women. Remember, he said, I had 1 to 40. And I said, that's deep.
mm.
Meaning he
Well,
had one
it's
girl and then he had 40 other girls he was playing with.
well, I'm sure they weren't all at the same time. I'm positive if any of them were
Oh,
anything like me,
no.
he can't do 40 of any of me at one time. So I can honestly say
Okay,
that was probably an embellishment and it was magnified over a long period of time. That's what I can
okay.
honestly say.
Well, I don't know the guy. I'm not good. You probably know him a little bit more, but I know we don't know what his what he did on his little side trips and shit. So even if he had a relationship and he had side chicks or did side nigga shit, that's wrong. It's
Okay,
wrong.
well,
Even if he had 20
he's a
women in
little
you.
boy. He's a little boy who went into prison at 17 years old. We have to give him a bumper. We have to give him an
No,
understanding of the fact. Saucy,
no.
stop saying no. You haven't heard what I said yet. That's so childish. What I'm saying is he went to jail at 17 years old. He stopped growing at 17 years old. That prison mentality took over. So for 20 years, you're in a prison mentality. You're not growing past the 17-year-old mentality because you're not outside experiencing life as a grown man. So you stop growing. The moment you step into a penal facility,
Mm.
and I'm talking from a
I
man
never thought
point of
about that
view.
part of it.
I'm talking from a man point of view because of the men I have in my life have been in a penal system and they had to do elongated amounts of time. They stop growing mentally. They don't live that same life. Their only thing that they can hold on to is the past. So everything from his past was from 17-year-old man child. He got out of prison and became man child. You understand? So it's literally two separate people from the same body. It's a 17-year-old man
Young man.
coming out of prison.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean,
17-year-old man. It's a 17-year-old adult man in his mentality coming out of prison. So you have to give him space to learn for
every
that.
All
But
right. Wait, hold on.
Hmm?
I just got a question. Hold on. I understand everything you said. It makes perfectly sense. A lot of sense. But why should the woman give him space because of the things he messed up on? That means he needed to
Women
give
shouldn't.
himself a no, all right. He should have gave himself the time and space, but he joined the relationship
Absolutely
knowing
agree.
that that's what he wants. If
No,
that's
I
what he
absolutely
Well,
really
agree.
want, he should have stuck to that commitment as he should, regardless if he went to jail
see,
and missed time or not. He used women and their emotions and hearts in that time frame because he's in a relationship, but he's cheating. That's
All right,
wrong.
Saucy. We already discussed that with him. You didn't get no answers. I ain't got no answers for you. But
well,
what I
yeah,
can
speak that.
say is we had a
No,
great
wait a minute.
episode.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. I can speak. Y'all speaking for the women. Let me speak for the men right now.
Go ahead.
I come home from jail. I meet you, and you say, "Come in." Now, I got you, boo. Then you tell
Mhm.
me, why didn't I take the time? Well,
Mhm.
some people come home a little fucked up. Some people come home horny. Some people come home longing for somebody to touch them because they've been in fucking jail. And thank you, fellas out there. As long as y'all did not get touched in jail, you didn't get touched in jail. So we want something, but automatically a woman clicks into. In other words, a woman usually hears what she wants when she's speaking to somebody that just coming out of a situation, whether it's jail, another relationship, or being fucked up financially or whatever. Y'all hear what y'all want. Most women, not y'all. Most of y'all hear what y'all want, and then y'all get disappointed when we don't jump to that expectation and stuff.
I
And it's
totally
very
agree.
and it's very unfair. And it's unfair if a man does that to a woman.
I totally agree.
I
Because I was
Because
totally
definitely
agree.
gonna say men and women, some have the tendency to do that.
Yes, they
They
do. They
definitely do.
tend to
They put their wants and their needs on somebody else. I am responsible for my wants and my needs. I am not responsible for your wants and your needs. You're responsible for that.
and and nobody, and also just to chime in with her, nobody can make you get into a relationship that you don't want. So it's definitely you is a two-party thing when you do get in a relationship. So if you're gonna get in that commitment, be solid on that commitment. That's why you gotta go back to the communication part of
see
things
that
too.
that
Guys are
but
very
that's for a
misleading.
woman. You got to understand that every woman don't think like you, like every man don't think like me or him, and the same thing with Saucy. The issue is if I haven't had something for a long time that I want, I need. I just came home from being around whatever how many amount of men, and there's a woman saying, "Come into my home," or "Come and be in my life," and I want to spend time with you. At the same time, you're right. You're supposed to figure out if that's what you want, but at 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 some point you got to understand, right? We don't know what the fuck we want when we first get home. That man said he was changing. He was going to take some time off for himself. He didn't. Matter of fact, he said when he came home, he took 6 months for himself. I think he said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's not a long time. I ain't gonna lie, but he took some time for himself. And when he finally probably walked out on the scene, they was like, "Oh, okay, he's here. Let's fight over him. Let's get him." Like I said, fresh home from jail, 6 months. Muscle still a little swole up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that
even
that
And
without
you
working
let
out,
me tell you, the best things that are locked up. Some guys, oh Lord, that's crazy.
right? I
all
think so.
right.
That's
Wait, we got
crazy.
to
Yeah,
They
we
take two.
toxic.
We got to take 2 more minutes for one little argument.
okay.
He not gonna
LOX
let us get over.
or D Block. Chime in because they get ready to go up there in a minute, and I'm gonna be damn sure on it. You know what I'm saying?
You know I will be on it because you know we gonna do that commentary later on. You know
All
we gonna
right.
save
Okay.
a
All right.
little bit.
He didn't say LOX or Dipset. He said LOX or D Block.
Oh, my bad. LOX or
Like he
Dipset.
bugging.
You
No,
mean
my
D
bad.
Block? You mean D Block or Dipset?
No, this is not a D Block
No,
thing.
this
This
is
is a
locks. It's not
LOX.
a this is locks. This is a lot.
They they
It's
they
locks
ain't say nothing
versus
about they They didn't say nothing about D Block.
D Block.
That was my fault.
The Locks versus Dipset. I am going with my home team. And we ballin', we fly high. You know it.
Yep.
Bowling.
Hey, yo, you heard what Styles P said earlier. No matter of fact, I think Jada said it. Hip hop is more than shiny shit and belt buckles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to Dipset.
Well, it kind of is because everybody in Dipset has the Dipset belt buckle, so
Yeah,
it's
but
kind of is. It kind of is.
I'm saying,
you
who
gotta
came out
have
with the
more
shiny
than that.
suits first? Who came out with the shiny suits first? Let's be real.
Well, remember they were on Bad Boys. They were on Bad Boys, and Jadakiss did wear a shiny suit. So he did wear a shiny suit.
Like,
wait a minute. They kicked the door in, went back to the Timberlands, right?
Silver, black,
and
red.
then here come Dipset.
Silver,
like,
black,
no disrespect to Cam. Where the fuck you get the pink from?
Because he likes it in the booty hole.
Listen. All right,
he
y'all.
Likes it in the booty hole.
Listen, we out of here.
No, we're not gonna do that. He don't like it in the booty hole. Don't do
that. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Disclaimer.
Yes, he does. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Disclaimer.
So, listen,
go get his fiance.
Okay,
go get his fiance.
Hold on.
All right, let's not talk about it then. Let's not talk about it then, because you know I ain't got nothing but negative shit to say about some of them niggas anyway.
Okay,
sorry, Negroes, ninjas. I apologize.
I'm not gonna get into that because Jim Jones is my people, so I'm gonna fall back. Dipset in the building.
Jim Jones called me a cop. Fuck him. How about that?
Okay.
Could we just move on? Can we move on? All right.
We out of here.
All right. Show over. Cut the tape.